everyone. I'm Lindsay with Confetti. We help companies book meaningful events in just a few clicks, and you have made your way here to a sound bath experience. I want to thank you for being here. This is for the Wounded Warrior Project specifically, so thank you for your service as well. Thank you for caring well for yourself, taking this time here and now to fill your own cup so we can pour out, serve those around us. Let's take a big breath in together and a huge sigh out. Leaning into knowing that research, the science behind the power of those loud sighs. Another big slow breath in. Another huge slow sigh out. The louder the better, science shows, for our brain or nervous system. Another slow breath in. Maybe extra sips at the top. Big sigh to let that go. Nice. If you can, flutter your lips on the next one. It's okay to smile or laugh at me or yourself. Try that a few more times here. Big breath in. Lip flutter it out. Let it have sound, especially. Another big breath in. Sigh or lip flutter it out. And keep going with those just slow breaths in through your nose, complete breaths out through your mouth, or sigh or lip flutter anytime. That lip flutter isn't something everyone can do. It's a bit like curling your tongue. So if you tried and it wasn't working, you're perfect just the way you are. You have the sighs and these extended exhales. Anytime we let our exhale be longer than our inhale, excuse me, we're downshifting, helping to downshift our nervous system. It's my honor to share sound and breath work. If you want to move or stretch in any ways, or make yourself as comfortable as you can, sitting or laying down with eyes open or eyes closed. Maybe bring a hand to your heart or your belly for a few breaths to tune in. I also use sound to help manage symptoms of compound complex PTSD. Survivor myself. Keep coming back to the breath, breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth, or sigh that out anytime. Of course, everything is optional, and if any sound or any of the instruments don't particularly resonate in any moment, use this amazing built-in earplug we all have, our little ear flap, our tragus. You can press that gently closed, and I would love to encourage you at some point to do that either way, to hear and feel your breath. So at any point, just checking in, softening your eyes, whether they're open or closed. Anytime you notice your mind, your awareness wanders anywhere other than here and now, to anything else other than this breath, smile to yourself, kindness and compassion, and that noticing. Take a big breath, a big sigh to reset. Exhale in that way a few times. Here shortly, I'll offer for you to come back to that sigh hum sound, or to just hum your exhales anytime, leaning into toning or bee's breath. letting go of holding or effort anywhere we can. I want to encourage you to hear and feel your own breath as you breathe in and out. Can you feel or hear the breath in your nose, the airway? Let your breath have sound as needed, those sighs, those lip flutters, the humming. For a moment, can you feel and sense the fabric of your clothing, the lower body down to the feet? You feel, even without moving, just feel and sense your feet in space. Feel the fabric of your socks or the shape of your shoes or the texture of the floor or the ground. And if you're a person who loves nature, you might take a moment to imagine yourself standing in some place that feels like your happy place, a nourishing nature place. Can you feel your feet, how they would feel on the ground there? Imagine if you're standing barefoot or with shoes, feel that ground below as you breathe in and out. Continue to dive into that sensory experience of wiggling and feeling your feet there. As you breathe, you might imagine smelling the air there. As you continue to feel your feet there and smell the air, maybe sense how the temperature of the air would feel on your skin, and imagine feeling that on any exposed skin you have there now. Breathing into that sensory experience. Maybe hearing sounds of that place or quiet, maybe visualizing, seeing the colors, the beauty of it, hearing it. Maybe swallow, softening your throat, imagining how the air, any food tastes in that place. Taking a few of those satisfying hum, sighs. Be repeating out loud or in your mind a few times for this place, for this moment, for this breath. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's water in that place, or it's some place that experiences rain. Imagine feeling the air before that back to breathing with ease. Maybe humming now. Any tune, any tone. Just letting that therapeutic sound come also from the inside. Our voice is tuned for each of us. Maybe a hand to your heart if you're humming, feeling that vibration of the sound. Just breathing in, perhaps humming out. sanctuary of nature, some place that brings us peace, joy, or ease. That place exists also within you, within us, our own inner sanctuary, deep in our heart, in our brain, in our sensory experience. Our mind so powerful, our body and brain receives the physiological benefits of being in that place just by imagining, breathing there in our senses, in our mind. Leaning into the knowing of that neuroscience, the opposite end of that understanding, the similarity in the way PTSD works in our brain. Taking yourself into nature, sensory experience of some place that brings us peace, joy, and ease, and our body receives the physiological benefits just by breathing and visualizing, feeling ourselves there. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Humming or deepening your breath or sighing it out, staying still a while longer, marinating in that stillness as long as you like, perhaps even long after our time together ends. Co-regulating nervous systems, breathing and sharing in this experience together wherever and whenever throughout time and space. Leaning into that support, that knowing, and feeling the furniture, the floor beneath your body now as well. Feeling that support, feeling not ever far below the ground, the earth. Taking a few deep breaths from recognition of being part of this cycle that we breathe in, what the plants, the trees breathe out, that we breathe out, what they breathe in. Cleansing sighs, staying still as long as you like, or moving and stretching, wiggling your toes, circling ankles and wrists, stretching our face, our jaw, sticking out our tongue for 30 seconds was just shown to be a phenomenal tension reliever. Remembering you can come back to this video, this sound, or any other healing frequencies, sounds of nature or music that resonate with you in a way that helps. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Take another big inhale and a big sigh it out. One more breath in, one more sigh it out. Or as many more as you like. I want to thank you so much again for being here, for taking the time for yourself to pour into your cup so you can pour out to others, to serve and care for ourselves so we can serve those around us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a moment to count your own blessings, big or small, for pets or people, for our time together here, or for the hundreds of things that already went right in our day that we didn't even notice. That we woke up, if we had a bed, if we had water through our faucets, any food or drink. Just leaning into that awe and appreciation for as long as you like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.